Hey guys, sorry about that. For those of you that saw my last broadcast, I got out of the pool and realized, oh, I had a horrible connection. So, look, I think what I shared is too important to kind of let that go. So I wanted to take a minute where I have a better connection and share what I covered in my previous video with you guys. So, what I was talking about is I've come across a couple situations recently with clients and business associates and so on where was trying to explain certain things and it was just difficult for them to get. And I think this is a situation that all of us frankly experience. And I think the challenge that many of us have is we approach, whether it's conversations or business or manners or marketing or anything, frankly, we approach it as if it has rules and like scientific rules of law, that in this exact given situation you do this, memory. In this exact situation you should do that, memory. And what happens when you create lists like that in your mind for actions to take in business and life, in relationships, in marketing, and so on, there's only so much that you can remember and recall and be effective creating lists and remembering to do items based on very specific niche scenarios that you're expecting yourself to somehow remember. The alternative to doing that, and this is what I think many people have a difficulty doing when they know, but most people don't even look at it this way. And so I wanted to share an approach that we take with everything that we do, and that's about understanding concepts. So if you can really understand a concept about something, you can apply that concept regardless of the marketing situation, regardless of the interaction with someone, regardless of the type of company you're with, and so on. You know, I mean, the most basic thing I can think of off the top of my head, to give you an analogy, would be, basic manners of, doing unto others as you would want someone to do unto you. And really, truly understanding that concept, you can really apply it in a lot of situations. Many of us don't, but you can apply that concept if you truly understand the concept, the whys, the hows, the whats of the concept, the idea, rather than making lists. I'll give you another example of lists instead of concepts. When I'm at Joe's house, if he's watching TV, I'm not supposed to talk. Rather than understanding the concept of basic manners. If somebody's really into watching TV and you're able to notice that he's very intent on watching TV, understanding the concept of just general communication and general understanding of signals that people give off, you can easily determine that you shouldn't talk. But if you had to list everything about Joe and what Joe wants you to do, doesn't want you to do, etc., instead of just understanding basic human concepts or interaction concepts and so on, you're going to be in trouble with Joe all the time, because there's only so many things that you can remember related to rules and lists of items that you're supposed to do or not supposed to do in a given situation or with a specific person. The same thing goes for business. The same thing goes for marketing. The same thing goes for all kinds of different relationships, and going to events and so on. It really all can be summed up around concepts. So what I would say, my recommendation to you guys, when I got this, it was like a game changer for me. So I would recommend, really focus on learning and understanding general concepts on specific things. I know that sounds contradictory, but I think you guys understand what I'm saying. So focus on learning concepts, and learn those concepts from people that truly do it and truly understand it. If you learn the wrong concepts or the wrong views of a specific topic or concept, you're only going to make your life worse. But so anyways, I just wanted to share this, and since I realized that my last video was cutting out, I wanted to get well, now I'm out on the deck, but I'm at least close to my Wi-Fi instead of out of the air. So, but I thought it was important enough to redo the video and share it with you guys, and I think this should hit home with some of you. If it doesn't, and you have additional questions, by all means reach out to me. And if this is something that you typically do, make a comment. Let me know how you approach these kinds of circumstances. I've just seen quite a few people recently that were struggling in various different scenarios, business and personal and all kinds of different things, that were struggling because they're always making lists of specific situations and what to do, rather than understanding a concept that they can use no matter what the circumstances are. And that's frustrating, and there's only so much you can remember. So I'd hate to see you guys struggling too, and I thought maybe this might be something that would be beneficial to you. It's something that we do consistently in our work and all of that. So, hey, God bless. Hopefully this was helpful. Share it, make a comment, let me know.